Hey guys, Dave Cottam here. I'm at the Inner Origin annual Jamboree. Here's everything going on here, but I'm actually stood with the amazing owner of Paramao Oil, Jenny, who is basically enormously knowledgeable about this amazing product that is literally good for just about anything. It's labelled as a massage oil. If you've been to anywhere like Bali, you'll have probably seen guys peddling these there, or if you've had massages, you'll have had it, but this is like the real deal, the good stuff, and as you can see on the banner there, it can be used for pretty much anything. So, Jenny, can you kind of just explain a little bit more about it for us?
So the oil is a completely natural oil from a tree called the Paramao tree. The tree is only grown in 2 islands in the world, in West Timor, so very rare, very unique. They distill the oil out of the leaf, the bark and the root of the tree, and then they put the root inside the bottle. Because the oil has some potency, but the root is what is really potent. The root infuses the oil with a natural anti-inflammatory, analgesic, antiseptic and moisturiser. So a medicine cabinet in a bottle. Anything that hurts, anything that itches, anything that is infected or could get infected, this will give relief within 2 minutes of application. It's very rare, only found on those 2 small islands, and it's been used, the root or the leaf and the bark has been used by the locals for hundreds of years for all their ailments. They started distilling it through steam distillation about 30 years ago. And we are the sole international agent for this worldwide. So amazing product, you need to try it.
Ah, fantastic. And what are some of the uses that we're finding that people are really getting some great value from it? Because it works pretty much on anything and really rapidly.
Amazingly. Anything that, arthritis, muscle and joint aches and pains, eczema, psoriasis, any skin conditions, so anything that itches, it relieves the itch. The moisturiser absorbs it into the skin, the analgesic works on pain or itch, the anti-inflammatory then works on the inflammation, which in turn takes away more pain. And as you release the inflammation, the body can actually have its natural healing process improved. And because of the extra blood circulation that this improves, it also helps that repair process naturally.
Yeah, there's a lot of talk about it being used with things like mouthwash and even on your pets.
Yeah, so you can use it for toothache, you can use it for babies teething. It relieves a toothache and anything painful in your mouth within 7 to 30 seconds. It actually helps with anything where you've got infections in the mouth because of the antiseptic. Pets, it's great for stopping the fleas, any of their injuries or any of their aches or pains as well.
And I heard something about horses.
Yes, horses, cats, dogs. We've also had someone use it on a pig.
Oh.
So yeah, anything that hurts, anything that itches, anything that irritates them. So with horses, they might get mites in their hay. This will stop the mites and stop the horse from itching. Great for their long distance running. If you put it on before animals or people do exercise or exert themselves, it relieves muscle fatigue, gives you more endurance, more flexibility, and afterwards it actually drains out lactic acid, releases tension in muscles.
Ah, brilliant. And what about just as what it's actually pitched as, which is a massage oil?
Oh, amazing massage oil. When you put it on, so I'll just put a little bit on my arms. When you put it on, it's quite watery, but when you rub it in, that'll glide for the next hour. However, when you look at it, there's actually no oily residue. So it absorbs straight in. There's no oil left, so you can put your clothes on or jump into bed straight afterwards.
Yeah, it's got like this kind of, smells a bit like heat rub, but with sort of cherries underneath, but without any of the nasty chemicals that are in it normally.
Definitely. The smell, which is quite unique in a tree like this, is the methyl salicylate that's naturally occurring in the root of the tree. Now we had this tested by Sydney Uni. They said the methyl salicylate is a very high content, but because of the other things that are naturally in the root, it doesn't give the same reaction for people who are normally allergic to methyl salicylates, whether they be chemically manufactured or out of a tree naturally. We've had a number of people use it who have normally been allergic to salicylates or methyl salicylate, and when they use this, they're not allergic to it. But that is the strong smell, and a number of companies do manufacture methyl salicylate synthetically with chemicals to put into DP, Dencorub and aspirin. So that's why the smell is quite familiar to some people.
And I can vouch for that. I've actually got something going on my eyelid at the moment that I think's like a blocked pore, and I've actually just stuck it in my eye. A couple of minutes of being a little bit watery, but I'm good as anything. And actually, it feels better already.
Yeah, and
I don't know if it looks any better, but it feels better.
Has actually dissipated already.
Yeah.
And that was only 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, probably less than that.
Yeah.
So yeah, something going on in your eye. You can stick it in your eye. I've literally just road tested it. I'll show you. I'll see how bad my eye's looking pretty rubbish. So yeah, so I've got rid of that now. So hopefully that'll be better a little bit later on. So yeah, well, thanks, Jenny. This stuff's actually amazing, and these guys are a small company with something that's a unique product around the world. So I just wanted to give you all access to this. So thank you, Jenny, for bringing this to us and for having a chat.
Thank you for having us.